After a divorce, she rebuilds. He replaces, and society calls that strength, but psychology tells a completely different story. Here's the truth most people are too uncomfortable to say out loud. Divorce doesn't hit men and women the same way. Not emotionally, not neurologically, not even in terms of identity. And understanding why might be the most important thing you learn today. When a woman leaves a marriage, or when one leaves her, something profound begins. She grieves. Deeply, uncomfortably. She sits inside the wreckage and she feels every single piece of it. Her friendships deepen, her self-reflection sharpens. She starts asking questions she was too distracted, too devoted, or too afraid to ask before. Who am I outside of this? What did I abandon in myself to make this work? That process is painful, but here's what no one tells you. That pain is doing something. It's restructuring her. It's building emotional architecture she will live inside for the rest of her life. Now, contrast that with what research consistently shows about men post-divorce. On average, men remarry faster, they repartner faster, they report higher rates of loneliness, physical health decline, and emotional suppression, yet they move outward instead of inward. Why? Because for many men, a relationship was their primary emotional infrastructure. She was his best friend, his therapist, his social calendar, his mirror. And when she's gone, there is a void so loud he'll do almost anything to silence it. And this is where it gets dangerous, not for him, for you. Because if you're a woman post-divorce, you may be healing beautifully in silence while watching him appear to thrive publicly. New relationship, new energy, new photos. Read that again. Appear to thrive. Appearance and integration are not the same thing. Speed is not healing. Distraction is not growth. Your nervous system knows the difference, even when your ego doesn't. The woman who does the work after divorce, who sits with her attachment wounds, who examines the patterns she brought into the marriage, who refuses to outsource her emotional regulation to the next available person, she doesn't just recover, she evolves. She becomes someone her younger self couldn't have imagined, not because divorce made her stronger, but because she chose to make meaning out of the wreckage instead of running from it. So if you're in it right now, in the grief, in the confusion, in the terrifying quiet of a life that looks nothing like you planned, don't rush the process. The woman you're becoming on the other side of this, she was always worth waiting for.